All right, it just went final here inside Golden One Center. Kings fall 127-120 to the Los Angeles Lakers. You're watching Toyota Kings Postgame Live. Drapes, Kyle, Draper. We got Deuce and Mo standing right next to me here. And so much I want to say about this game. So much I want to dive into. We're going to hear from the coach, Doug Christie, coming up in just a little bit. But I'm going to give you guys the floor. Give me a little preview of what's coming up on the postgame show, Morgan. Your reaction to this one tonight.
Well, I think we're going to be talking a lot about free throws. 41 made free throws for the Los Angeles Lakers, 46 attempts. Look, Deuce's key to the second half was play without fouling, be physical, do what you can, and they just kept fouling. Now, obviously, there was times where we all felt like Austin Reaves would be looked at and they were going to call a foul, right? They'd be barely physical with him. But either way, I could see at times it being deemed a foul. So I look at that situation and go, how can you be physical? And then when someone does have the hot hand, how can you remain physical with them without letting them score and do so many other things?
Yeah, I mean, Austin Reaves killed him tonight, and you got to be able to stay in front of your man. I think the thing that absolutely crushed him early was Keon Ellis getting into foul trouble early. Keon got the start, and you think, okay, that could be good things. I mean, good things for Sacramento, but Sabonis and Ellis get into foul trouble. And then Reaves, I thought, did a great job hunting mismatches. He went at Debo a couple of times. When they sent a double at him in the pick and roll, he picked them apart. He was a killer tonight, and in addition to that, the guy gets some unbelievable calls. I'll just be honest, unbelievable calls. He just made history against the Kings.
What?
This is the most made free throws ever against the Sacramento Kings by an opponent.
That's
21 made free throws tonight.
You know what this is? This is 2006 Dwayne Wade against the Mavericks in the finals. This is 2002 Shaq and Kobe in the fourth quarter against us. A friend of mine just texted me. How does Reaves shoot 22 free throws? More than the Kings. That should be illegal. That's crazy. How does that happen? Austin Reaves is a fine player. Dude's an Olympian. He's a gold medalist. I get it. But damn, in our building at that. And here's the thing about it, guys. Austin Reaves is a quality NBA player. You guys know, once he starts feeling it, he's thinking, oh snap, this might be my night. And now he's playing free. He's playing loose. He's letting it fly. 51 points. Unbelievable.
The Lakers had 2 3-pointers at the half, right? I mean, they weren't scoring from beyond the arc. They were scoring in the paint, but then Austin Reaves was starting to score really beyond the arc, especially in that fourth quarter.
That's the first play. You know, Schroeder falls asleep, gets backdoored on that. Like, you have to be engaged. And, like, look, this is not all just Austin Reaves getting good calls. This is Austin Reaves making play. You go under on a screen,
you can't
bam, that's a 3. He knocks down 6 of 10 from 3. And so there are plenty of mistakes made defensively in this one. And, you know, Sacramento was forced to play some interesting lineups with Sabonis in foul trouble.
Man, this is tough to watch, guys. We're watching these highlights, and the ones they're showing, the defense wasn't there.
No.
You know, a closeout, short closeout. Guys got like 40 points already, and you close out short. Those are the attention to detail things that Doug Christie needs this team to lock in on. Because here's the thing, and I said this to Mark and Katie during the fourth quarter. It was a game.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to try to hit home runs. You can hit singles, but you got to get some stops.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that.
It was one of those games where I actually enjoyed for most of it, right? Until Austin Reaves just really started going off, and especially when they started seeking out DeMar DeRozan, trying to get that switch. As every time that DeMar was on him, he was feeling good because DeMar had to play a little bit off of him, making sure that Reaves wasn't just going to take him to the rack and instead would just have a step back 3. So then they made some adjustments, which I appreciate. It's like, what were you going to live with? That's where Doug Christie was at, and that's where I feel like we are at with this team, especially late in games. You really get to see their defensive flaws.
127-120 is your final. The Sacramento Kings fall to 1-2 on the season before they embark on a 4-game road trip. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. But, you know, this game was there still to be won late in this thing, but we couldn't get the stops. And then the offense kind of bogged down as well. All right, 120-116 right here. Reaves, that's just a tough shot, but he's cooking at that time, dude.
He's feeling it, and you know what? He's going at Sabonis in foul trouble. That's tough. What a play here by Schroeder.
Yeah,
this is one where, like, oh my God, are the Kings going to turn it around here and come away with the win? But, you know, Levine did his thing. loved how he played in this
I thought
one.
we had a chance right here.
Yep.
122, 119. And then Zach came down, had a chance for a tie on the three, missed it. We go the other way.
All right.
What do you make of that? Dennis
mean,
Schroeder got shoved into Folsom there on that play. No call, and then the foul on Keon.
That was wild to me. And if you want to say Schroeder was selling it, well, Austin Reaves selling calls all night long, too. That's part of the game. But, yeah, I mean, you two-hand shove somebody to the floor. Tough sequence for Sacramento. But I think they're going to be looking at the free throws tonight. And just the reality of the situation, this team is too small. And I admire the fight at times from some of these lineups. We're seeing lineups with like 4 guards out there sometimes. They're trying to fly around. But these guys are just too big. It's like mismatches every night.
And I echo what Deuce is saying, because I thought this as well watching this game. We were too small, not necessarily at the 5 spot, but just wing position. You know, would have been nice to have a Keegan Murray or a Neek Clifford Morgan in a game like this.
Having that length, Kyle, is exactly what you're saying. Not only where you saw a play late in this game, too, Jake LaRavia had this ghost screen, and then he's like slipping to the middle of the paint, and Keon's on him, and Keon's doing a good job of denying, but he doesn't see ball, and they still find a way to get it to him. And my point is with that, just you're able to get it to some of these big guys because you can throw it up to the rim. You can throw it up a little bit higher. And when the Kings don't have the length, the wingspan that they need defensively, they're not going to get those deflections or those steals.
Yeah, this was a tough one, no doubt about it. Austin Reaves going off 51 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists, a career night for him. DeAndre Ayton, I thought, was huge as well, 22 and 15. And Deuce, you talked about the foul trouble. I thought it took Domas out completely in that first half, especially. He never really got into this game, got into a rhythm. How big was that, do you think?
I think it was massive. I think the 2 guys you could not afford to lose tonight, Keon Ellis and Sabonis.
Domas,
and right now, behind Sabonis is like they went to Eubanks. He didn't play in the second half, right?
Yeah.
They tried Cardwell a little bit. They go small. They have Saric there at times. And then you lose Ellis, and he's the guy that you would love to have on Austin Reaves most of the night. So for those 2 guys to be in foul trouble early, that hurts in a big way.
Yeah, and the Kings lost this third quarter also 33-28. It seems to be a theme so far early in this season. Worst point differential this season in the third quarter. The Kings 5th worst. Sixers minus 15. Sacramento minus 7. Tonight, they got outscored by 5 in the third quarter. And Morgan, to me, you go into the locker room up tied at 62. The Lakers got some momentum going in that third quarter.
Absolutely. And they capitalized on the momentum, though. It was, as soon as one foul was drawn, they just kept going with it, right? And they were getting fouls after foul after foul. And it felt like they were in the penalty early, all the different things. But for the Kings, when we see this be a theme with the third quarter, you have to think about the way that they're making adjustments in the second half. You have to understand that all these other teams are going to make their adjustments. You have to also adjust on the fly, and you can tell that this Kings squad just doesn't have that yet early in the season.
Go ahead, Deuce. Go ahead.
The adjustment is like, I mean, they got into the penalty at the 6:11 mark of the third.
Yeah.
They shot 18 free throws in the third quarter, so you're just in a tough spot as a team. Sabonis has to come right out of the game when he picks up his 4th foul. So that's what it comes down to. You have to be able to defend without fouling. You got to keep your man in front of you. You got to be able to help without fouling. And tonight, the Lakers march the free throw line.
Yeah, Lakers get the win 127-120. Dennis Schroeder had 18 points, 12 assists, but it's a Kings loss. Here's Dennis after the game.
Those of us watching seem to be the free throw disparity. What did you make of that? Was that you guys being too handsy? Was it just one of those nights?
Yeah, I think we just got to do a better job of not fouling the jump shooter. But if we're in the bonus, just being more disciplined and, don't foul when they in the bonus.
How much did it feel like some of those fouls kind of maybe took you guys out of a lot of things that you were trying to do on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when they're shooting 46 free throws for the game. We want to play fast, we want to push the pace, but if they're getting into free throws, they got set defense. So it was pretty tough today. That's on us.
And just what did you see? Austin obviously got hot for them. Just what were you seeing that got him so effective?
Yeah, I mean, Luka and Braun is out, and he's the dirt guy, and got the ultimate green light We should have done a better job of containing him, maybe blitzing him. But I mean, he had a hell of a game. Sometimes you just gotta say that he, had a great game, and go to the next one.
What do you think about your guys' half-court offense and ability to sort of get to the paint and make plays from there?
Yeah, not good so far. I think when we play fast, of course, we can get to the paint and for sprays and threes. But half-court offense gotta improve, gotta be better. Everybody who's on the floor, take pride in touching the paint and then kicking out to shooters or try to finish yourself. And we got to improve on that.
Dennis, we see, so often around the league, when a team has star guys out, there's, maybe whether it's complacency or just a team, maybe you fall flat a little bit. Like, was there any of that today in terms of facing a team without guys like LeBron and Luka?
No, I mean, we emphasized it, before the game, said we want to come out still and make sure that we stay together and do everything as a team, do it even more aggressive. But like I said, I mean, sometimes everybody stepped up for them. They did a hell of a game plan. They played well, and sometimes it'd be like that.
All right, tough one tonight. 127-120 is your final. Much more from this one, including more reaction when Postgame Live continues here.